Hi everyone, next portion is MIME and its functionalities. So what are the functions of MIME? It provides enveloped data, it provides signed data, clear signed data and signed and enveloped data. These are all the MIME functions. Okay, so what is enveloped data? It consists of encrypted content of any type and encrypted content description case for one or more recipients. That means enveloped data means encrypt the content and associated keys. So that is enveloped data. And signed data means actually here provides a digital signature and you are generating a message digest of the content by using digital signature, and they should be signed and then encrypted, that with the private key of the signer. So there should be encoded message plus signed digest. Clear signed data means there is no encryption or encoding for the actual messages. That means the text message is the clear one, but you have to encode the signed digest. That means you have to provide the message digest of the original content. Then by using the digital signature, you have to sign that. Then by using some encryption, you have to encode the signed digest. So that is the third function, that is clear and signed data. So as with signed data, a digital signature of the content is formed. Then it is encoded using base 64 mechanism. But here the text message is a very clear one. There is no encoding for this text message. And the fourth function is signed and enveloped data. Here signed only and encrypted only entities may be nested, so that the encrypted data may be signed and signed data, or clear signed data may be encrypted. That means here nesting of signing and encryption is possible. We can encrypt the data that may be signed, and we can sign the data that may be encrypted. Okay, so these are all the MIME functions. MIME will provide the encrypted data, enveloped data, signed data, clear signed data and signed and enveloped data. So നിങ്ങൾ പഠിക്കുന്നത് MIME functionality. MIME എങ്ങനെയുള്ള ഡാറ്റാസ് ഒക്കെയാണ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഫീച്ചേഴ്സ് ആണ് ഡാറ്റയുടെ പുറത്ത് അപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യുന്നത്. അതിന് എൻവലപ്ഡ് ഡാറ്റയെ സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നു എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ നമുക്ക് ഒറിജിനൽ ഒരു മെസ്സേജ് ഉണ്ട്. ആ മെസ്സേജിനെ ഇമെയിലിനെ നമുക്ക് അതിൽ നിന്ന് മെസ്സേജ് ഡൈജസ്റ്റ് ഉണ്ടാക്കി അതിനൊരു ഡിജിറ്റൽ സിഗ്നേച്ചർ അപ്ലൈ ചെയ്ത് സൈൻ ചെയ്യാം. ആ ഒരു കാര്യത്തിനെ നമുക്ക് എൻക്രിപ്റ്റ് ചെയ്ത് അതുപോലെ എൻക്രിപ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടി യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന കീസിനെയും നമുക്ക് എൻക്രിപ്റ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് ട്രാൻസ്ഫർ ചെയ്യാം. സൈൻഡ് ഡാറ്റ, അവിടെ മെസ്സേജിനെയും സൈൻഡ് ഡൈജസ്റ്റിനെയുമാണ് നമ്മൾ എൻകോഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ക്ലിയർ സൈൻഡ് ഡാറ്റയിൽ മെസ്സേജിനൊരു ചേഞ്ചും വരുത്തുന്നില്ല, ക്ലിയർ ടെക്സ്റ്റ് മെസ്സേജ് തന്നെ ട്രാൻസ്ഫർ ചെയ്യുന്നു. ബട്ട് സൈൻഡ് ഡൈജസ്റ്റ് സൈൻ ചെയ്തതിന് ശേഷം അതിനെ എൻകോഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നു. അവിടെ ബേസ് 64 എൻകോഡിംഗ് മെക്കാനിസം ആണ് യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. സൈൻഡ് ആൻഡ് എൻവലപ്ഡ് ഡാറ്റ, നമുക്ക് സൈൻഡ് ഡാറ്റയെ എൻക്രിപ്റ്റും ചെയ്യാം, എൻക്രിപ്റ്റ് ചെയ്ത ഡാറ്റയെ സൈനും ചെയ്യാം എന്നുള്ള ഒരു നെസ്റ്റിംഗ് പ്രൊസീജിയറാണ് അവിടെ യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. സോ നമ്മൾ MIME ഒക്കെ എന്തിനു വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ് യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്? ഇമെയിൽ ട്രാൻസ്ഫർ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന സ്റ്റാൻഡേർഡ്സ് പ്രോട്ടോകോൾ ആണ് MIME ഓർ MIME. അതിൻ്റെ എക്സ്റ്റെൻഡഡ് വേർഷൻ ആണ് MIME. ഇപ്പോൾ MIME ഫീച്ചർ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് MIME നമ്മൾ സെക്യൂരിറ്റി എൻഹാൻസ്മെന്റ് ആണ് കൊടുക്കുന്നത്. ഫോർ ദാറ്റ് പ്രൊവൈഡിങ് സെക്യൂരിറ്റി we have all these features are applied. That is, you are providing enveloped data, you are providing signed data. MIME will provide clear signed data, and they provide signed and enveloped data. Okay, these are all the MIME functions. So what are the cryptographic algorithms that are used in MIME standard? We can use some digital signature mechanism, and we can use hash functions, we can use some session key encryption, we can use message encryption. Okay, all these are the cryptographic algorithms that are used in MIME content. So digital signature, you can apply DSS and RSA. Hash function, you can use SHA-1 and MD5. And the session key encryption, you can use LGAML encryption and RSA. And for the message encryption, we are using AES, DDS, RC2 bar 40 and others. So it is a process to decide which algorithm to use. That is based on the situation, you can use any of these cryptographic algorithm in SMIME. Okay. So SMIME function has main four function. Enveloped data, it provides enveloped data, signed data, clear signed data, and nested data procedure. And what are the cryptographic algorithm that is used in SMIME? We can use DSS, RSA, SHA-1, MD5, LGAML, RSA, and other message encryption mechanism like AES, triple DES, etc. So based on the situation, you can apply these algorithms. Okay. So how the message is prepared in SMIME? So the SMIME message can be prepared by using the signature, digital signature mechanism or encryption or both. So actually this SMIME secures a MIME entity with a signature encryption or both. So actually SMIME is an extension of MIME. SMIME is an extension of MIME. So in MIME there is no security related features are there. For providing security related features or to enhance the security of emails, we are providing some digital signature mechanism or encryption or both on the mail content. So SMIME uses these operations. So first you have to prepare the MIME entity, then add some security related data to produce some PKCS object, some packed object, and this is again wrapped in a MIME. That is the actual procedure for the message preparation in SMIME. You have a MIME entity content or you have to apply some security mechanism, then you have to wrap in a MIME like fashion. Okay, that is SMIME message preparation. And in SMIME, what are the content types? You have already studied the content types of MIME, like text is the, message is the, multipart is the, audio, image, video, like that. So in SMIME, the content types are enveloped data, signed data, clear signed data, and the registration request is there, and certificate only message is there. So we can look at each of the SMIME content types. First, you have to study what is enveloped data. For making a data as an enveloped one, first you have to follow some steps. First step is generate a pseudo random session key for a particular symmetric encryption algorithm. So first you provide a session key or you choose a random number session key for a particular symmetric encryption algorithm. And for each recipient, encrypt the session key with the recipient's public key, public RSA key. So you can use any symmetric encryption algorithm. For that, you are choosing a random number as a session key. Next step is you have to encrypt this secret key or session key by using RSA mechanism. And which key is used for encrypting? Recipient's public key is used. Okay. Then for each recipient, you have to prepare a recipient info block containing recipient's public key certificate, IETF algorithm used to encrypt the session key, then encrypted session key. Then after that you have to encrypt the message content with the session key. Clear? So for making an enveloped data in SMIME, first you have to choose a random number, that is a session key. Then by using this session key, you can apply any symmetric encryption algorithm for the message. That is the last step. Okay, that is encrypt the message content with the session key. Before that, you have to encrypt the session key by using RSA and with the recipient's public key. Then you have to make a recipient info block which contains the recipient's public key certificate, IETF algorithm, then that is used to encrypt the session key, encrypted session key. Okay. These are the 4 steps that is used for making an enveloped data in SMIME. And for making a signed data, what you have to do is you have to produce a message digest, or you have to apply some message digest algorithm. Okay, first you select a message digest algorithm. That means you are signing a digest, not the exact data. Okay, So first you have to select a message digest algorithm, then compute the message digest. What are the message digest algorithm? Some SHA-1, MD5, all these are the message digest algorithm, right? Hash functions are used for making a message digest. So first you have to select the message digest algorithm, anyone. You can choose SHA-1, MD5 or etc. So first you select that and you provide you compute the message digest by using the hash function. That means the input of this message digest algorithm is the original message or original mail content, and then you provide or you compute the message digest. After that, you encrypt that message digest with signer's private key. Who is the sender or who is the signer? You have to encrypt this digest by using signer's private key. Okay, then prepare a signer info block that contains signer's public key certificate and ID of the message digest algorithm, ID of the algorithm used to encrypt the message digest, and the encrypted message digest. You can send to the recipient side. Okay, so you have a mail, that is the original message. First you choose a message digest algorithm. If it is a SHA-1 or MD5, no matter, you can choose it. Then you can compute the message digest by using that algorithm or message digest algorithm. Okay, after that you encrypt the message digest with signer's private key. Okay, for that you are using any message encryption algorithm you can choose. Then prepare a signer info block, or then prepare a signer info content or signer info message which contains signer's public key. Why you are providing signer's public key in this signer info block? Because you are using signer's private key to encrypt. Then you are sending this content to this recipient. So you in the recipient side, what you have to do is you have to decrypt it. For that, the recipient has to know what is the public key of the signer, right? So signer's info block first contain the signer's public key certificate, then ID of message digest algorithm. ID of message digest algorithm means you have to mention which message digest algorithm that is you used at the signer side. Okay, then ID of the algorithm that is used to encrypt the message digest. After you compute the message digest, you are encrypting the message digest. Okay, for that you are using an encryption algorithm. So mention that ID of that encryption algorithm. Then encrypted message digest is appended or combined to form a signer info block, and that will be sent to the recipient side. This is actually signed data mechanism. Okay, next is a clear signing. Clear signing means it is achieved using the multi-part content type with a signed subtype. Here the message content is very clear. The messages are not encoded, but the signature part is encoded. Clear? You are making a signature for the content. Then you are encoding by using any of the encoding mechanism for the signature. So actually original message have a very clear form. That means they are not encoded, but the encoded is done on the signature part. That means you can provide the message digest and you can sign that message digest and you can encode that message digest. Signature, but the messages, original message is not encoded form, not in an encoded form. It is very clear, and that will be sent. That is this messages plus the encoded signature part can be sent to the recipient side. That is actually clear signing mechanism. Okay. Here signing process does not involve the transforming of the message to be signed, so that the message is sent in the is in the clear form. Okay. And next one is what is the registration request and certificate only message. In registration request means an application or user will apply to a certification authority for a public key certificate. That means here there is a there is a certificate authority. So first the application or the user can send a request to this authority for the public key certificate. Okay. That means the application entity is used to transfer a certification request. That is, for getting the public keys certificate, the user can send a request to the certification authority. Clear? And the certificate only message means it's actually a response from the certificate authority to the user. So the response contains only the certificate or a certification revocation list, CRL, that can be sent in response to a registration request. So these are all the MIME content types or MIME content procedures. So you can have a enveloped data format, and you can have a signed data format, and you can have a clear signing mechanism. You can provide a registration request to the certification authority, and you are getting a only the certificates from this or the revocation list from the certification authority for the MIME functionality. Okay, so these are all about MIME. Thank you.